6 o'clock selection Monday night on BSB. On the movie channel, a Bond blockbuster, Timothy Dalton in The Living Daylights. After the latest news on the sports channel, Becker versus Edberg, two tennis titans tough it out. On Galaxy, the entertainment show 31 West looks at the making of the film Memphis Belle, then more from the space-age soap Jupiter Moon. On the Now channel, Pedal Power versus Desert Power in Assignment Adventure. And on the Power Station,
Don't love you anymore. I don't think I ever did.
your 5-channel selection at 6 o'clock this Monday evening on BSB. 8 o'clock on BSB. And he's back.
I'm going deep undercovers. You got the money or not? You want to do business or what? I ain't doing nothing in front of this dude because this dude is a cop.
On the sports channel, the main event, England versus Italy at Wembley. On Galaxy, the realities of war come even closer in China Beach. On the Now channel, Selena Scott examines AIDS and the media in first edition. Jerry, Lee, Lewis, alive and kicking with a host of friends in the Power Station concert. Five-channel TV this Monday night at 8 on BSB. The 10 o'clock tonic this Monday from BSB. And on the movie channel, A Fateful Encounter.
Glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Haven't we met somewhere before?
On the sports channel, get an update on the racing world and catch up on the motoring world. It's life in the fast lane. And on Galaxy, a familiar face.
You do your best, don't you? You provide what you can. You work all the hours God give you.
The problems of epilepsy in children are examined on the Now channel in Miriam Stoppard's Health Circuit. And unwind on the Power Station at 10 with some late-night jazz in Speakeasy, followed by a dash of swing shift. The late-night 5-channel lineup, 10 o'clock on BSB.
I don't think anyone can argue with what BSB is going to deliver. We've got some cracking good programs, and I'll show you some more in just a moment. But you know, almost as important as quality is programming strategy. And we believe we've got our programming strategy just right. BSB identified a marketing opportunity through a remarkable research figure, 44%. 44% is the fed-up factor. We knew that many people were dissatisfied with the television they'd got. We didn't know how many. Now we know 44% say that they can never find anything to watch when they want to watch it. Now you've got to look to terrestrial television for the answer to that. 4 channels, there's no choice. BBC One, ITV, BBC Two, Channel 4. 2 of those channels are minority channels. Let's go more specific. Let's take a look at what is known as the key viewing time. That's 6 to 11 p.m. in the evening. How many movies less than 5 years old would you expect to find across a week's viewing at that time? We found just 2. Take sport. We found just 4 hours a week, and only 1 hour of that was between 7:30 and 8:30 in the evening. And what about young people who live and breathe good music? What does terrestrial TV offer them? Just over 2 hours a week. Terrific. Let's go even more specific to one evening at 10 o'clock, where you might find on BBC One, Politics, Question Time. Not with Sir Robin Day, who has of course gone on to better things as we know. On ITV, News at 10. On BBC Two, a documentary. On Channel 4, a documentary. Or an art movie if you're lucky. But what happens if you want some laughs, or if you want to settle back and watch a good play? Well, the answer is, with terrestrial television, tough. Because you don't have the choice. But BSB does provide choice, real choice. Programs of the highest quality at the times when the audience wants them. We do it using our 5-channel strategy. Each channel is targeted towards a particular audience using themed programming at their specific interests. So serving our audience all the time, we have the movie channel, the sports channel, we have the power station, which is a non-stop musical feast. There's the Now channel, the channel for living, and Galaxy, our mainstream entertainment service. Now I want to give you a real flavour of just what BSB choice means. And this is a great place to start. It's the transfer suite. It's the heart of the movie channel. Unique deals with the Hollywood majors have given BSB viewers the very best. You want to see a new movie? They're all new. When do you want to see it? Now, of course.
If you ever see me again, you never saw me before.
Come on, man! Come on! I'm in love with you.
Snap out of it!
People love that shit when I do it, man. They really love it. Thank you.
That you will be the new Lord of 10,000 years. You will be the Son of Heaven.
Is that anybody you didn't kill?
Well, I haven't killed you yet.
That's it. Now. Go. Okay. 1, 2, like Big Bird.
How do you figure?
The man cheated.
I say he improvised.
He cheated.
He adapted, he overcame. I'll put my life takers and heartbreakers up against anyone, any place, at any time. We're going to war, man.
Get on your feet, Highway.
With all due respect, sir, you're beginning to bore the hell out of me.
Could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody. Instead of a bum, which is what I am. Let's face it.
How far are you willing to go, Michael?
No pain.
I'm in a man.
Hello, can you hear me? I'm possessed!
Let's recognize it for what it is, a scandal.
Dude of steel. Where are you gonna get it?
Listen, this is really important. I'm in a lot of trouble.
If you screw this up, your lady is dead. I want something's flesh.
Down here, look. Placing you under arrest. Don't be ridiculous. Look here, my cousin's a QC. Get in the back of the van! Follow that car!
Una boca de gracia para mi patria y arriba y arriba.
They put me in special ed just because of my hair!
The times, they're a-changing.
And welcome! She couldn't stop crying because she knew he was going to stay.
But he's just a raggedy man.
Dying times here.
Whoa!
So whenever you want to see a movie, it's there. And as for sport, there's masses of it on BSB, and you're not kept hanging around for that either, because just like the movie channel, whenever you want it, it's there.
England are exclusively live at Wembley on the main event. And that's followed by Scotland against Argentina. Live football from Wembley and Hampden Park kicks off on the main event. Scottish club football begins live with the Old Firm, Rangers and Celtic. And then on the main event, there's league and cup action right through the season. Cup final day in Scotland and England is Saturday, May the 12th, and the main event will feature both games. Mancini, Maradona, Vialli, Carreca, the football superstars of Italy play Monday nights in the main event. Boxing from both sides of the Atlantic is the main event on Tuesday.
And on his back, and he's not going to beat the count.
The European and US golf tours are Sports Channel highlights, starting in April with all 4 days of the US Masters. Can Nick Faldo defend his title? And then in June, the climax of the US Open, live.
Got it!
From the women's tournament in Houston to the men's in Barcelona, and the main event moves to Monte Carlo in April, on to Italy in May, and then the World Team Cup. There's no more British sport than darts. The Knicks, the Magic, Slam Dunk and the All-Stars game. It's got to be NBA Sunday night on the main event. Starting in April, the Sports Channel will have live county cricket. But the main event this summer is England versus New Zealand, one-day internationals in May, and the Test Series beginning in June. Live rugby league on Sunday afternoons, and in the main event on Thursdays, action from down under. The main event, top-class sport, when you want to watch it.
And isn't it great to know that whatever the night of the week, there's always the main event at 8 o'clock. Oh, and we haven't forgotten children, and certainly not young adults. You may not like the power station, but your kids certainly will. And when you do want some music, it's there.
I'm Shaka Khan. You're watching The Power Station.
Hi guys, I'm Matt. I'm Luke, and we're Bros.
London Beat on the Power.
1 Power Station. 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 1
On a New York subway.
You're on telly, Hunt, right now. Would you like to say hello to the camera?
Could have told you so. Could have told you dreams would come and go. Could have told you so.
He's gonna end up on the dirty boulevard. He's going out.
Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray.
Isn't there an heavy metal chart on tonight?
Yeah, power station. 7 o'clock, I think.
7 o'clock? We better shoot off.
Hi, this is Mike from Jesus Jones with Fido from EMI. You're watching Power Station. Keep it tuned.
Well, I think I'm touching on politics.
Rubbish. I do believe that rock music is an art form.
A record company is simply like almost like a bank.
The music industry is surprisingly clean these days.
It's easier to get a record deal than it is to sell records.
Covered in acne, you know, with the full Kevin Keegan.
Nowhere else have I ever been where music
About this next job, right? The 50K's in there, is it lovely?
was such an integral part of the social thing.
We refuse to leave the studio. We will not leave.
Leave the studio!
No, I think that...
You can't play the BS man. Leave the studio!
I think that the Power Station is being the most creatively formidable station to ever get on the English airwaves. That this is the opportunity of a lifetime for us to be here, and we refuse to leave. We will not leave. I love Power Station. Power Station is everything. Power Station is all. Power Station is the god of my spiritual existence. Power Station, Power Station, Power Station. I say those words every night before I go to bed.
So that's music, sport, movies. And then there's the Now channel. That's the channel for living. It covers leisure, current affairs, the environment, the way we live now. And of course the way that Sir Robin Day lives now with his own unique BSB chat show. And at weekends it becomes the channel for the performing arts. So whenever you want to tune in to the way we live now, it's there.
I've joined BSB for this exciting new venture in broadcasting. I'll present a weekly hour of pungent, provocative, punchy opinion from 4-star commentators arguing over the chief talking points of the week. Our aim to be illuminating, stimulating, and entertaining. Don't miss it. You'll enjoy it.
This is the sort of dog I like. It barks when I want it to.
Well, more children are killed by their parents than they're ever killed by dogs.
Not, however, what we're discussing today.
That was Nina Mishkov in a biting moment from Nina versus the Rest. I'm Mike Smith and consumed by passion. To discover more particular passions, tune into my programme on Mondays.
We've got the Dalek toys. There's records, there's underpants.
Is that a TARDIS in your pocket, or are you just pleased to see me? Midweek, Nicola Cheslaw will steer her guests through the joys and angst in their relationships.
If there is a stigma to being single, it's probably more for women than it is for men.
I am looking for someone who's like my mum.
Yeah, who are you looking for?
Oh, Mr. Right.
Well, what's he like? Is he here today?
No, he's not here today.
I'll be back Fridays, wrapping up the week's stories in a different way.
The Now Channel's commitment to current affairs reflects the extraordinary events that are unfolding throughout the world. Regular news bulletins will be supplemented by a wide range of new programs covering the economy, politics, and the issues and people behind the national and international news. West of Moscow is a new series devoted entirely to Eastern Europe, focusing on art, fashion, politics, and the environment, and concentrating on the lives of ordinary people who are now making history.
May I point out, in the year
Nearer home, left, right, and centre, a new evening strand for Now will provide opinionated comment on events at Westminster. Analysts from the far left to the new right will be invited to give their angle on the day's key debates.
Order! Prime Minister must be given a chance to make her reply.
Earlier today, the government launched its latest anti-AIDS campaign.
Selina Scott joins the Now Channel to present First Edition, a very new kind of current affairs programme. Interviews, film and book reviews, and features on the people behind the news. First Edition is the colour supplement of news television.
Every week on the Now Channel, I'll be presenting a showcase of some of the world's best green films. We'll see all the natural wonders of forest, wildlife, land and sea, and the problems, the man-made problems facing them. Join me on BSB and let's make the world a better place.
Some of the world's best-known filmmakers are featured in a range of high-class documentaries.
He was answerable only to heaven. He alone sat facing south. His personal name was so sacred that no one was even allowed to utter its sound.
No fed-up factor there. And finally, there's Galaxy, our entertainment channel, for the best of light entertainment and drama. We've got brand new comedy commissioned by BSB. There's award-winning American comedy, never seen here before. And there's classic comedy that stood the test of time. Also Jupiter Moon, our new space-age soap opera. And there's mini-series and drama series. Mainstream entertainment when you want it.
You're a softie after all.
Sometimes.
Let's be careful out.
Who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think we're on the run?
Norman Stanley Fletcher, you have pleaded guilty to the charges brought by this court, and it is now my duty to pass sentence.
Holland, and this is my piano. Why not join me and him or she at 10 o'clock of a Saturday evening for the happening? We will be joined by a myriad of musical and comedic and speciality acts, and it really will be the place to be. So be there on Galaxy at 10 o'clock on Saturday for the happening.
Attention viewers, T-minus 12 seconds to the Galaxy Club. I strongly suggest that you strap yourselves firmly into your seats. Contact in T-minus 6 seconds and counting. T minus 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right, everybody into the fantastic car.
Do me a favor, will you?
Any. What?
When you're watching television, don't turn on any of those old westerns. I hate to see people sitting on my friends.
Right, for the last time. Any more for school meals? Going once, going twice, gone. Very wise, you are too.
Just in case anyone should be feeling out of touch with the world, we'll be offering news and weather summaries across all 5 channels. That's BSB's 5-channel strategy. Music, sport, movies, documentaries, laughs. It's all there when you want it, a massive increase in choice for the British viewer. I think you'll agree, BSB has got it right.